Good evening. It's 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, or a little bit thereafter, and this is Doc for the Falcon Fly By. As you noticed, we're in my dining room tonight for this episode, due to why? That's the question. Due to the fact that it's just much easier to record in here, so I'm closer and I don't have to talk so loud, because today I had a soccer game, my daughter's soccer game I coach, and I got kicked out of the game. Amazing. Yes, it's amazing. I got kicked out of the game. So I am waiting for my tablet to come up so that way I can read your great comments. But as we do with every show, we want to send a big shout out to our sponsors, which is Multi-Mold Guns up in Michigan. So for any of you guys out there that are starting to get into the Kydex business or looking for a good, reliable mold gun, check out multimoldguns.com. They are on Facebook, and they're also on the web as well. So be sure to check them out. It is. Well, let's do this. Here we go. Now I can see the discussion. It looks to be much better. If it's too close, let me know, and I will adjust. And it looks like I might have to adjust the camera. So either left or right. Just throw a comment and I will fix that. Matter of fact, I'm going to fix it right now. So hang on 1 second. There we go. Now this probably looks a little better. Yes, as I see it fixed on my camera, and it's weird because I'm looking at it live, so it looks like I'm only getting half the picture here, but you know, it is what it is. It'll work. So, but yeah, so just start things off for a fun little twist today. Coaching my daughter's soccer team, probably the last 3 minutes. I decided after I saw 2 players get hurt and the ref not call for an injured player, kind of lost my cool a little bit, didn't use any profanity, but hey, they kicked me out of the game. Not going to hurt anything. My team did great, so I'm not worried about it. So let's jump right into Airsoft. We know today, for those that went out, May 7th was the skirmish event out at the Old Frontier Airsoft Field. I hope a lot of you guys went out, enjoyed it, and had a great time out there on that field. It is a very nice field, 65 plus acres to play on, very nice, and the field is coming along. So be sure to get out to their events, help them out. They're always putting on a good show out there. There will be a couple more events coming up on May 21st. We have a promo video filming and skirmish going on May 21st. We're doing the promo video for Operation Black Dagger. So be looking for that out on YouTube, and we'll be sure to post it here on the Falcon Fly By and all the other pages that we post to. After the filming, we'll have a rec game that'll go. I believe they're open until 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. So again, we'll have a good time. We'll do some filming, get some good video, and then we'll go out and play some Airsoft for a while and get some trigger time in. Then I believe we have it in June. I believe that's set for June 11th. We'll be running another rec game out there. So that way, you know, I saw a comment come across on one of the admins on that page, and I saw a comment, and one of the people there thought we were just a practice field only. Well, that's not the case. Matt, who is the field administrator, he's literally the one in charge of all the airsoft that happens on that field. He can't do it all by himself, so he asked other people to help him out. He took a little bit of a break. He enjoyed some airsoft events, and reaching out to myself and a few other players on the Wolfpack, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to run a couple rec games so the field can get used, and you guys can get out there and get some good trigger time out on that field. So definitely be looking for that. May 27th through the 29th, Memorial Weekend, we have Operation Red Thunder, which is a charity event being put on by Tog Milsim. So tickets are $50. Be sure to get out there for that one as well. and you'll have a good time on that. I believe they're playing at Command Center or War Games Command Center. I'm not sure. I don't have my pad in front of me. I do apologize for that. So definitely be checking them out as well. So a lot of good games going on in the month of May. A lot of good rec games going on. And, definitely if you have not liked their page, get on over there, give it a like. And we are going to do more things out on that field. We're not, and I'm talking about the Old Frontier. We're not just going to hold, one major, one major event out there. We're looking at probably putting a series of events together. The Narco series, we had the earlier in the year we had the killing of Pablo Escobar. That event went really well, and we want people to come out and enjoy this field. Everybody's always talking about we need to go out and show love to all the fields in the area. And, the local players, they're out there all the time, but getting you guys to come out and experience a different type of field, different type of play, a different player base is always a great time. So definitely be trying to get out there and get into some rec games or the big games coming on. So one of the other things that we normally talk about on here is the Kydex business, and there is always a lot going on in the Kydex business. Hey, Andrew, always like a boss, brother, always. So what we have going on at FKT, I'm proud to announce we closed out another retail order. So Airsoft R Us Tactical out there in North Carolina, Bill Sanford, we're going to be getting their shipment out the door here to them this week. And they'll have a selection of single banger, our clip style single banger pouches. They'll also have our Glock pouches, Enforcer holsters. They'll have the Elite Force 1911 TAC, which that holster, the way we make it, will work with other 1911s, so it's very versatile for that platform. And then we're also going to have M9s as well. So definitely be looking out for them and the selection that we're sending out. The other thing that we're proud to announce is we just secured a deal with a UK-based distributor for Airsoft out and like I said, out in the UK. So we're really pleased to be getting our products out to them and getting it known out in the UK. We've always sent shipments out to teams and individuals, obviously international, but getting them out and getting a deal signed with a distributor, wholesaler out in the UK, that's always a big thing for us to get our products out there. So we have some good things going on, and it's just really awesome to see that. The business, when we started in 2012, it was a couple things here and there, people asking us for ones, twos, building stuff for friends, and then it slowly started to pick up, and we try to hit local events, and now that we're here in Georgia, we're able to hit the events here so you guys can see our products, and we're always looking for honest reviews. Let us know how we can improve our products. So that's really big for Falcon Kydex Tech, so we're pretty happy with that right now. Just trying to see what kind of comments. I know I started a little late. It looks like Andrew is my only person as of this time, but that's all right. That's not a big deal. And I really recommend that you guys, hey, share this stuff, get it out there. Share the event. That if you're on the Falcon Fly By page, definitely share it. I can tell you that next weekend we will be broadcasting live out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We have some friends up there that we're going to their children's birthday party. Then afterwards we'll be broadcasting live with one of the local players up there that we're friends with, and just having another good show. Like I told you last time, we do this to get information out to you guys, let you know about the events in the area, but we also do it for other reasons too. We want to have a good time on the show. We want to get you guys to be interactive with us and whatnot. So, and yes, I am enjoying a beer as long as it doesn't foam over. Okay, we're good. So, one of the things that we wanted to get out to you, we just placed our order for our WE XDM, and we're actually looking really forward to get that gun. That airsoft pistol. We want to do an unboxing with you guys online so you can watch it being unboxed, and we can talk about the structural feel and the functionality feel, and then we're gonna go right from there, and we're gonna go based off right to a holster, a double mag pouch, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fire some shots. We're gonna look at groupings. We're gonna give you guys our intake of how it feels, you know, with a little bit of the recoil, you know, the slide functionality, things of that nature. So definitely be looking for that review. See what else we got going on here. So there's that going on. We just one thing that we just did. We just got the finished prototype. I know I've been telling you guys about this, and it's been a long road, believe it or not, for this one little piece. But we did finish up the prototype for the FKT speed loader safety. And I'll tell you a little bit about it. And what it does is, for the normal speed loaders for airsoft, we all know it has that little button that when we push it, it pops the lever out to push the rounds down into our mags. Well, every now and then we can accidentally hit that, or we press it, and then when you push it back in, you already got BBs loaded in, so you waste a couple. So what we turned around and did is we made a little piece of Kydex that will slide up over top of that, so you won't lose it, so it won't pop out on you when you're out in the field. And it puts just enough tension so it doesn't move. And we're going to be doing a full demonstration on how they work probably the next show or the show after that when we're back here at our home base. So definitely be looking for that. Some news on Operation Black Dagger, and I know we're a couple months out. I think we're we're in May, so June, July, August. We're about 3 months out from the event. We just located some really cool Pelican cases, and they're multicolored. And I can tell you guys right now that they are going to play a big part in the event. You're going to need to locate the proper case, and inside that case there'll be an objective, or there'll be part of an objective. So these cases, what's nice is they're multicolored, so it'll help. They're not all going to be the same color. They'll stick out. You'll be able to identify them, and if it's not the case you're looking for, you can always find it and call it in and find out from your CO. Say, hey, look, I just found this orange case. This is the identifier number. You know, what are we supposed to do with it? Are we allowed to bring it into base? Are we allowed to do this? Because you never know if the other team's looking for that. So we have that going for us. We also have a thing, you know, pretty much every event there's some sort of point system or money system through the event to help you purchase things like airstrikes, artillery strikes, you know, to move your comm relay from one place to another, to move your respawn, things of that nature. And I have a gentleman who is out in, I want to say Tennessee, if I'm correct. He'll probably correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe it's David Gibson. He's actually making us we will have 3 money briefcases loaded with, obviously, fake money. But that money is going to be, those cases are going to be throughout the field. You never know when they're going to come into play. You never know when, you know, who's going to have them. Because the thing about them is you have NPCs on the field that can bring objectives into the game. And depending on how you act to them is depending on if they give you the full story for that objective. The NPCs, just like in any sort of real-based war, can give the whole entire description of what's going on, or they can just give a piece of it and then mislead you through the rest. So definitely be on the lookout for those. We got a lot of cool things. Like I said, there's a lot of cool props going into this. There's a lot of missions, a lot of objectives. You will not run out of things to do, look for, put together, take apart, blow up, whatever. It will be a very, very intense op. And then just this last Wednesday, we did a really nice hour-long question and answer session. You guys came across with a lot of great questions about the event. We are going to do one of those on May 21st when we're out at the Old Frontier Field. I'll actually have Matt with me. So any questions that you might have about the field, he'll be better equipped to answer those questions for you. So we're going to do our live broadcast out there Saturday afternoon, and then we'll probably do the live broadcast for this show, for that episode, on Sunday evening. So, hey, you know, get some good information right before you start the week. That's always a good thing. So definitely be looking for that. Wow, we are very low attendance tonight. We have just one person with any comments or questions. Normally, where you guys are sending them like crazy. But hey, you know, we're not trying to, you know, I would love to have 1.3 thousand, you know, 1.3K viewers on my show, but hey, we're getting there. We're getting there. We will definitely get there in time as we do more things and do more stuff on our show. Right now, like I said, we're still in that trial period. This is our 7th episode that we've done. We try to put them on, like I said, every Saturday for you guys, and you guys really dictate how we run our show. So definitely get this out there. You know, get the information out there. Talk to your buddies. Let them know. Say, hey, check this out. But man, you guys are quiet tonight. We're 8:20, and you guys are definitely quiet tonight. It's kind of it's not normal. You guys are usually pretty vocal as we go through. The other thing too is on the 21st when we're out there filming our promo video, P90 Girl will be out there as well because she's playing a part for us in that, and I'm hoping to sit down with her for a couple minutes and just discuss some different things. Some of the things that are really interesting her for Operation Black Dagger, as well as find out some of the things that are coming up. I mean, you know, not to say that they're the airsoft celebrity or whatever they are, but due to the fields they play and where they go all the time, they have a little bit more on the inside scoop of what's going on. So finding out what's happening, it's always a bonus. So we'll definitely talk to her and see what kind of information we can find out. I'm gonna do one thing here because seems to be pretty slow. Let me go ahead and share this. I'm going to share this now. So everybody knows. There you go. That way everybody knows that we're on right now. Because, hey, I know everybody has a life. Not everybody can sit down on a Saturday and take an hour out of their day. They got plans. They got family. That's cool. So let's talk about airsoft grenade usage and pyro out on the old Frontier airsoft field. Anything that explodes, and what I mean by that, if you bring a bag of M80s out, no, you cannot use those. Admins will be the only ones that will light any sort of really big pyro. The pyro you will have will be the EG smoke grenades, obviously, as well as those P grenades. We don't have a problem with those. Thermal barracks and things like that. What do you want? Go, just go. You should ask your mother, not me. The little interruptions that we have, that was my little one who turned 5 yesterday. So, but like I'm saying, we want to keep pyro down to a minimum. Anything that's open flame will be handled by our admins. If you have any questions or you have something you want to run it by us, feel free. Send us a message, shoot us a picture. We'll respond right back and let you guys know if it can be used, and if it can't, we'll let you know, because we want to be as safe as possible on this particular field, so we can keep coming back out to it. It is like crickets out there tonight. Oh. Hey, look at that. Now we got 2 people. That's all right. Maybe sometimes it just takes me shooting it off there, sharing it so you guys know what's going on. One of the things I want to talk about as well, we have our vendor right now who is, they already told me what they're donating. It's going to be a WE, I believe it's the 5.1 T-Rex. I believe that's what it is. Pistol with an extra mag. Which is really cool. That pistol, I think, with an extra mag comes right around $130, $140, so that's pretty impressive. They're also checking to see what it would take for them to get air tanks out, so that way they can recharge your tanks for you guys that have the HPA guns. So they're working on that right now as well. So as soon as I get more information on that, I'll let you know. I'm hoping to know here probably in the next week or so, because of the fact that they have to do some research on it as well. I'm not sure if they're going to charge a fee. I would imagine they would. I imagine they'd probably have a per charge fee and then a whole weekend fee if you want to get air all weekend. You know, if you can just go up, hey, I need to top off my tank or whatnot, so you're covered all weekend long. So as soon as I get that information, I'll definitely let you guys know. So be looking for that information. The other thing to be looking for is I have sent a message to Ryan over at what's his site? Galag Tactical, I believe it is. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I'll have to look. But I'm going to be talking to Ryan to see when we will get an ETA on that really cool Boba Fett tack helmet that they make. And that will be for the raffle. And so you can definitely plan on seeing that. Once we get that, we'll do a whole unboxing, show you guys that. Definitely talk about it a little bit more. Like I said, I'm going to have them do something different with the paint scheme. Something that reflects this event. Again, I don't know how many people, I know a lot of people actually would probably put it on, wear it out, and probably wear it once. You know, it's one of those things where you get it and you're like, I'm never going to let this go. So it'll be more painted towards the event. So definitely be looking for that. Roster updates will be happening as well. I'm looking at updating the rosters and dropping player counts onto the individual planning pages. So you will not see those numbers on the general page yet. They will, however, be seen on the planning pages. And the way to get on the planning pages is to register and pay. And once you do that, we go ahead and we add you on to the proper planning page. And we had a few purchases of tickets happen over the weekend so far, and I'm sure there'll be a couple more, but we are going to go ahead and get that taken care of. We'll update the roster, we'll post the numbers so that way the COs and the XOs for both sides know what's going on. Like I said, slow night. Let's see, 8:26. This might be one of our shortest episodes of the Falcon Fly By. But hey, that's all right. No big deal. One of the other things to look forward to is during the night game, the admins will be, like I said, controlling where the fighting takes place, but the fighting needs to take place in certain areas for certain objectives and missions to be met for the night game. So before somebody asks me, yes, if you want to bring night vision, okay, I don't care what you bring. You can bring Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, whatever, night vision. You can bring, you know, if you guys have PVS 14s, you can bring those and use them. I don't care. I will tell you this, however. If your night vision lenses get shot out or damaged, the field and Falcon Kydex Tech are not responsible for the damage that those might take. That's something you have to think about as a player. Is it really worth having them out there? Yes or no? I mean, they will give you an advantage. I'm not going to say they won't. But if we have a full moon that night, that's going to give you a lot of the light you need to see. So back to what I was saying, though, the admins will be controlling where the firefights take place, and they'll be on a system, a notification system, so the players will know where to go. They'll know where the battle is, and I would highly recommend, because again, we're not a bio ammo event yet, thankfully, if you are looking for a tracer unit, now is the time to get it. And it is hard finding the heavier weight tracer ammo, but I do know that you can get .20 and .25s for your tracer ammo. And we all know, like I said last Wednesday, that we'll be croning everybody with a .25 as per the rules. So, you know, if you're already set there and you're set for a .25 and you're within the range, you know, you might want to switch up your ammo for the night game. So definitely be thinking about that. So, there goes. Definitely be looking for those tracer units, and I'm sure our vendor will probably have a few with them as well. So if you don't bring one or don't have one, you know, I recommend you bring some spending money. I'm sure there will be plenty of things that you'll be looking for to buy, ammo, whatnot out there. So definitely be looking for that as well. So a couple episodes back, we were talking about some of the knives that we carry, M-Tech, Tac Force. There's a few others that we carry out there. And as I was looking through one of my suppliers' catalogs, I started to look at like the tactical hatchets or tactical axes. I mean, if you want to call them tomahawks, that's fine too. But I want to get your guys' opinion on this. And do you think FKT should carry a small selection of tactical hatchets? And I really don't, like I said before, FKT and Falcon Battle Systems LLC, we're always trying to expand what we carry, what we do, so we can be a more rounded retailer for different things. And when I was looking at this, I thought about it for me personally, and having one of those attached to my bug out bag, or having one of them in my bug out box, is an advantage. It's a tool that can be used on a wide variety of things, and so I want to hear what you guys have to think about that, or what you have to say about that. Should we carry a small selection of hatchets, tactical axes, tactical hatchets, tomahawks, whatever they want to be called this week? And I'm going to put up a couple different designs on the Falcon Battle System, Falcon Kydex pages to get some ideas what you guys think we should do or get in right away. So I've been looking at a few, and a couple of them are really nice. One of them has literally on the back side, it is a hammer, which is always good because you want to have that, that usage of the tool. It gives you more functionality. So we'll definitely be getting those posted up because I want to hear what you guys think about that. And in the next couple weeks here, you are going to see something brand new in Kydex. In a pattern that we reached out to Tactical Infusions, and they are going to make us a special pattern that has been asked for by a fellow ZERT member. And so we thought to ourselves, we like the sound of that. We like the way what she was asking for, and I thought about it a little bit more, and it just really, the appeal was really there for this. And I think for ZERT members that are looking for something that's different, that you probably have not seen yet, this is something that will be different. So I'm waiting for Tactical Infusion to go ahead and produce and send me proofs of what these look like, so that way I can show you guys. And we will be ordering a few sheets of this. This will be a special order type thing. And I am working with Tactical Infusions to see if they can make it more of a proprietary thing for Falcon Kydex. Now, I don't care if somebody else wants to use it because it would be different, but I want to get the jump on the gun first. So, not to be greedy, but we're going to probably we're going to get that one sheet in so we can make this ZERT member's holster for her class that she's going to. And, if everybody likes it, we'll definitely be doing a large quantity order of this particular pattern, and it will be something cool for everybody to see and to use as well. I mean, I really think it's something cool. Oh, here we go. It would be limited, I think. I think, LOL, not it think. That's my wife. I have no idea what she's talking about. She's completely exhausted. The woman put on a birthday party today. Screaming kids, parents. It was all going on today. This house was crazy. So I don't quite know what she's talking about. Maybe she caught what I was talking about, the Kydex or the hatchets. Who knows? Maybe she'll reply back, so I will know. So that's, we're always learning and growing here. There's always something different to do. Oh, hatchets, yes. So she's thinking limited, which is good. I think she makes a good point. The wife is the voice in the back who helps me see reason on some of my orders when I start looking at things, because if not, I would just start ordering things left and right, and they would never move anywhere. They would sit in the garage. So she is that voice in the back. So we probably will look at a few different variants. And like I said, I'll post what I'm thinking about bringing in. And then I want to hear from you guys what you guys think as well once you see the pictures. And, you know, we don't want to get a product in that's not going to move because it's not good for you guys and it's not good for us. So we'll definitely get a few of them in and go from there. So I'm surprised my wife's even still awake. She went to bed and I thought she was going to fall asleep as she walked up the stairs. And like I said, last week, without her support, there would be no Falcon Kydex. There would be no the Falcon Fly By, none of that stuff. So we're sitting here at 8:34. We're looking at kind of a, trying to see what we have live here. We have 2 viewers, which I think one is probably Andrew, and the other one is my wife. That's all I really have, unless you guys have any questions or comments that you want to throw out there to me. Multi-tool hatchet with glass breakers. That's a really good idea. That really is a good idea. The multi-tool function, so you can use it for more than just one thing, obviously. I mean, that's what we're all looking for, functionality. Less items I have to carry on myself with glass breakers. That's definitely a good thing. There is one item that I did see for my supplier, and they're really nice. They come with the chain, the Kydex sheath for it, and it has the big loop in the back. It looks like a flathead screwdriver, but with this, and I think they call it the key. You would be able to take this, and if you had to, you could punch right into a glass, somebody's window if you had to get them out and whatnot, and it would work effectively. Kind of has that multi-tool feel to it. So again, it might be one of the things we bring in, but that's really is a really good idea. Multi-tool hatchet with glass breakers. That is definitely a good thing. So I like that a lot. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting some comments. Oh, so Andrew put 2 Orlando International, send my folks up, so I am just listening. Oh, going to. So Andrew is just listening, and that's always cool too. If you're busy and you just want to listen to what's going on, hey, just click onto it. You don't got to watch, but. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to close this episode out for this week. Remember, we have a lot of things coming down the line for you guys. We're going to be getting out with that pocket shot thing. I know I told you I told you that last week. But my plan is this week to have a live broadcast of me actually field testing that pocket shot. And then once we field test it, we're going to go ahead and we're going to raffle it off. We get our page, if we can get up to 100 people liking our page or joining our page here on Facebook, the Falcon Fly By, we'll then go and we'll do a raffle so that way we can get that product out to you. So definitely be looking for that. And again, like I said, it looks like something would be cool for your kit and nice to have. I mean, the fact that it can shoot arrows, that's actually pretty cool. I like that ability. Versatility in the product. You're not stuck to just shooting ball bearings. So again, this is the Falcon Fly By on May 7th, 2016. This is Doc with Falcon Kydex Tech and Falcon Battle Systems LLC saying have a great night. I'll see you next week. Take care.